Let's go over 3 falsehoods that I think are going to be thrown around like the town bicycle. First falsehood is that Rumble Johnson doesn't have very good cardio. The reason why I believe he does have some decent cardio is because he looked really good in the 3rd round against Phil Davis. I mean, that was a while back, but I think he looked really good. And also, I think people are going to be throwing around that falsehood because he didn't look good in the 3rd round or the end of the 2nd round against Daniel Cormier. But here's something we need to take into consideration. He took that fight on less than 30 days' notice. So he had less than 30 days to prepare for an Olympic-level wrestler who is the current UFC light heavyweight champion of the world. Give this guy some credit. He actually did look pretty decent at the beginning of the 2nd round after he was getting wrestled quite a bit by Daniel Cormier. Anybody's going to get tired in 15 minutes if that is going to be happening to them. Second falsehood is that Glover Teixeira is going to easily win this fight with some jiu-jitsu because Rumble doesn't have that high level of jiu-jitsu, and Glover the Rainbow, keep that nickname in mind. I made it up myself. I think it's going to stick. Somewhere, Glover the Rainbow. Anyway, I don't think that he's going to be able to get Rumble down. Yes, Daniel Cormier got Rumble to the ground, but the way he got him down was after Anthony rocked Daniel Cormier, Anthony was getting a little bit careless, and then that's when Daniel was able to capitalize, get in on his legs, and take him down. Rumble actually showed some really good takedown defense against Cormier, and he showed some fantastic takedown defense against Phil Davis a little while back. Third falsehood is that Rumble is going to be the bigger man in this fight. Yes, he has fought at heavyweight. Yes, he did beat Andre Pitbull Arlovsky. It's just not true that he's going to be the bigger man. He is a kind of undersized light heavyweight, and Glover Teixeira is a huge light heavyweight. Glover is going to have a slight size advantage. Now let's go into their weapons. Yes, Glover does have a significant advantage in the jiu-jitsu department, but I already mentioned that Rumble has some fantastic takedown defense, so I don't think that Glover's going to be able to get this fight to the canvas. Second thing is their striking. We're going to give a slight edge in boxing and the crispness of their hands to Glover Teixeira. He's going to be fighting out of an orthodox stance for the majority of the time. And Rumble, yes, he has some fantastic power. He's going to be switching back and forth from orthodox and southpaw. The thing of it is, when he's switching stances, it's not really that confusing what's going to be happening. When he's in a southpaw stance, mainly what his weapon is his left leg. When he's in orthodox, mainly, yes, that big ass overhand right, or right uppercuts anyway, just that right hand. Glover does have some fantastic power in his right hand, but where he has an advantage is he's got a really good left hook, so both of Glover's hands are fantastic. So we're giving Glover an advantage in the boxing and in the jiu-jitsu. The thing of it is, folks, this is mixed martial arts, and I think right now, today, Anthony Rumble Johnson is the better mixed martial artist than Glover Teixeira, and he hits a lot harder and gets hit a lot less. I think that Rumble Johnson is able to avoid some big shots and some takedowns from Glover early on and put his own big-ass punches on Glover's big-ass melon. I think that Rumble puts him down in round number 2. I'm not going to say that with wholehearted confidence, though, because if this thing does go to the canvas, why, yes, Glover's probably going to submit Anthony Johnson. We saw that Daniel Cormier had Johnson in some wily predicaments once he had him in a Kimura or a key lock position. If Teixeira gets that, he's probably going to finish that darn thing. But I definitely think that Glover's a little bit older. He's got a 5-year age disadvantage on Rumble Johnson according to Fightnomics. That isn't significant, but I do think that Rumble is able to land a couple of big right hands on Glover's dome piece, putting him down round number 2. That's where I have him on my UFC Pick'em. Tell me if you agree with any of that in the comment section down below. I'll see you on my next video. Namaste.